What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Actually, it's all night right now because it's not daytime. So, I have a different kind of video for you. A little boom, boom, shake 'em up video. So, I had this old RG, right? RG 38 Special laying around with a 4-inch barrel. It's got the shortened grip, which usually on a short grip, you see the pinky goes over. Usually on a short grip, you have a short barrel, like a snub nose like that. On a gun like this, the snub nose looks good. But alas, this is not a snub nose. You can see it's got valley sights right here and a ramp front, right? But what I'm thinking is I don't need all this extra barrel right here. And it's double action. So taking it out and pulling, boom, boom, I just need to pull the trigger and let it go. So the faster it comes out, the more reliable it is for a self-defense piece. Great for target, great for self-defense. When you're talking about a little 38 special, you're not looking to shoot 50 yards, and most times you need self-defense are going to be in very close range. It's going to be somebody within an arm's length. So having something just to pull and boom is a lot more effective than something that's going to have to take some space to go downrange. So what I'm thinking is I need to cut off this part of the barrel right here. Now it does say model RG 39 caliber 38 special. You can see it says it right there, but I really don't need that lettering on there. It doesn't matter, so I'm going to cut it down, and it's just going to say probably RG 39, 38 special, or maybe just 8 special. But I'm not too worried about all of that. I just want it to look like this. I want it to be short. So then you think, well, yeah, but then you have a valley sight with no front post. Well, that's true too. But you see all the space right here, right? That gives me 1/8 of an inch to drill into. Boop, right down the center. I drill myself a nice little hole, and then I can glue in. There's different glues you can use for gun barrels. They're good for shock and things like that. I can glue in just a little tiny post. That's all I'm going to need. Maybe even like just a screw or a nail, and then cut it off to the height of the ramp, right? And then all I have to do is do it way over here. And then all I have to do is just use some nail polish, some like bright green nail polish, bright orange nail polish, and boom, I have a quick draw with a quick bead. Now, if I wanted, because it's going to be snubby anyway, it really doesn't matter where I put the bead, and I could put it right in the front of the ramp there. And so if I have a thin enough piece, you'd be looking down the ramp, right? It is empty. So you'd be looking down the ramp, and down the valley right here, and then right around there you would see a post, a skinny post, so it would fit in between, so it would still have it. That's if you really needed to take aim. On a short barrel gun, there's no need for that anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know where my hacksaw is. I know I have a hacksaw around here somewhere. I think it's like, it was a special hacksaw. It's called a hide and seek hacksaw. It's winning. So I don't know where it is, but I do have my Sawzall with a blade for metal. So I think I'm going to get out the Sawzall and cut this down and see exactly how pretty she be. Let's see. Oh yeah. So this was made in Miami, Florida. And the company, I really don't know it. I got this thing dirt cheap a long time ago. So I think it needs to look like that, right? Way better. And then I'll work a front, and I might not even work a front sight. I might just use the valley, because if you can see things inside that valley, then you're pretty good. The valley or the gutter. A lot of people know it as the gutter sights. So I could just leave it at that, but I think I might put a small dot in the front just to level it out. And I don't mean, I probably won't even stick up this high. I might do a really short one and then just aim at the top of it instead of like right here would be even. So if you aim at a lower object, your round, I mean, if I put my sight lower, then what's going to happen is to find it, I'm going to end up raising my sight. So my shots will be slightly high. But I mean, that's something you can just, you understand, you know. So that doesn't really matter, especially if it's going to be, you know, a within 7-yard firearm. So I am going to do that. Going to take this empty firearm. Nobody cry. This empty firearm, and I'm going to cut off this barrel. Hold on. All right, so you see what's going on? I didn't measure, I didn't tape or anything like that. So I made a line here. Then, maybe you can see, I made a line here. Looked down. Nope, not where I wanted it. Made a second line. Nope, not where I wanted it. Made a third line right where I want it. So I'm going to keep on cutting. Well, that was easy. It literally took just a couple minutes. And you can see. And just for the smoked out warriors, it's still unloaded. So here we have the snub nose. Here we have the piece that was cut off. It's very hot, so you can see, you get the gist of it. So I cut off about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and what left me was this beauty. So now what I have to do is, because obviously that doesn't look pretty, I have to sand it all down. Might even put a little stone on it. I'm going to go around the edges pretty nice, and then the most important part is to clean all that out there. Let's see. Get some light in there. You got to clean out that entire section right there, because you don't want no kind of caca going in there and blocking the way. So you see it's not 100% straight. It's a little crooked. A, it doesn't matter. B, who knows, it might even look cool if I follow that line a little bit and, you know, give it a little bit of a slant. But I might just straighten it out. But as far as concealment, just easy to carry, look at the difference. You guys just saw what it looked like before. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, so Mr. Saturday Night Special, let me go do some sanding and all that. Hold on. All right, so look at how nice and polished that is. Beautiful. I even rounded off the ramp end right there. So it's got a nice, look at that beautiful shape to it. I did flatten it out. Looks good. Right here, you could see it kick out right there. So it's flat right here, and then it kicks out. It's not, that's just lettering there, so it's not really jacked up. So you can see how smooth it is. Better on this side. But right there, it's just beautiful. Look at how smooth and pretty that is. So now we are looking at an all-out snub, and that thing is as pretty as it gets. Look at that, right? That is just nice. Beautiful action on that. Man, I noticed I got some old scratches on the handguard, so I'm probably gonna sand those down real quick. Got some scratches there. This is an old gun, so let me do that. I might even refinish this guy right here, but as it sits, that's a really nice little snubby. Hold on, let me fix these scratches. All right, well, that was it. Scratches are gone. I had these burrs that were catching my fingers. Not no more. So that's it. The little RG went from a, let's see if that's still too hot to hold. No, it's good now. Went from a full-size revolver, all right, 4-inch barrel. That thing was cut in half. So much prettier now. So I'll be thinking about what I want to do. I was thinking about, should I drill in a rail and do a red dot on top, or do I just put in a peg somewhere anywhere between here and here? Just put in a peg and paint it, or a little knob or something. And I think that's what I might do. I might just do a screw You know, as long as it's narrower by a hair than your gutter, then that's all that really matters. So you just drill it in there and compound it in, and it'd be fine. You can get front sights and tap them, do whatever. You could even cut in a tail, like a little beaver tail, and then get a front sight to slide in. But I don't think so, especially what it is. This is a pull and go. You know what I mean? If somebody needed to defend themselves against Bigfoot, comes out of the woods, boom. This isn't to sit there and take aim and defend, you know, the world with. This is a self-defense, quick boom type thing. And, you know, with most cases, sometimes just seeing a weapon is enough to deter a bad guy, because bad guys don't like hard targets, right? They don't want somebody to fight back. Most of them are just a bunch of bullies. Remember that. So that's it. Cut down the barrel. Pretty sweet. I might have to bulldog my my 1860 Army Civil War. Might have to bulldog that thing, because I love a good snubby, and this right here just became a really nice snubby. So that's it. Simple as that. Cutting down a barrel, making the end very pretty. Look at how pretty that is. That looks nicer than it was when it came. And that's all she wrote. I'm Donnie B all day. Until next video.